Hey gang, Spade of the Baltmatrix here, and you know who's awesome? Starscream is awesome. No, I'm serious. This Starscream is awesome. This alt mode is based on the F-16 Fighting Falcon from the U.S. military service. Now, it is a very nice alt mode, and is very compact. As you can see, the figure does have a lot of detail, including rivets and tack welds across the wings and across the fuselage of the jet. Overall, though, the figure is quite small in this mode. I was very surprised at the size, but it is very, very nice. Yes, there is a little bit of robot kibble in the legs here in the fuselage, but I can actually overlook that, as the rest of the mode is sleek and sharp looking and just looks awesome. It does come with some missiles, but they are very, very rubbery, unfortunately. And that is a really big disappointment. I wish the missiles that he came with were a little bit more sturdy. So let's go ahead and get into the transformation. This being the third Transformers Prime figure I've gotten a hold of, I have to admit, out of all of them, this is my favorite transformation. It is complex and unique, and doesn't quite go the way you think it will. To start off, we'll go ahead and unpeg the back here. The legs peg into the back thruster there, and we'll fold them forward. And then this little area here underneath the nose cone will detach, swing around, and then fold back in upon itself and attach it back into these peg holes right underneath the nose cone. Now, you are going to have a tendency to pop the legs off in this way. As you see, I just did there. That was not on purpose. That was just from me pushing right here. When you push too hard, your finger will get in there and actually pop the ball joints there. Not a huge deal. Rotate it around and it clicks into place. It is a nice, tight clicking sound. That's not really going to move all that much. Next, we'll unpeg the wings and fold them straight back like that on these double hinges. Then we'll come to the rear of the fuselage, to the thrusters, and actually fold out the entire rear fuselage of the plane. These sections will form the arms, and we'll get to that right now. So we'll fold these sections down and then turn them such that this pin is facing forward. And then grab it and slide it all the way out. Do that on the other side as well. And slide it till it snaps into place. And fold the hand out and take the rear tail fin and fold that up. And this is where things get pretty cool. There's a lot of collapsing going on back here. This entire rear section is going to fold down, and then when you fold it down about that far, you can take this part, which is the fuselage right behind the nose cone, and actually fold this whole section forward. That will reveal the robot head, which then we'll grab and fold all the way back. And then we'll collapse this whole section in upon itself, like that. And then fold it up and peg it into place in those two peg holes. Like that, and then put the head in, and that snaps into place nicely. Then we will take the tail fin and split it apart. Take the thruster and fold it back, and then collapse that in, peg it in, and then collapse the thruster down and peg it in. And then finally, we'll come to the legs, fold these knee spears up, grab these with your fingers, and fold these little tail wings up, and then fold out the feet. Poseability in robot mode is excellent. There is a lot of posing that can be done with this guy. Head is on a ball joint. Shoulders are on a ball joint and a swivel joint. There is another swivel joint at the upper arm. There is a 90-degree bend at the elbow. There is, thanks to the pin, there is a little bit of movement that you can have at the elbow from side to side. And then the hand is on a double hinge. Unfortunately, the torso does not move all that much. Legs, ball joint, swivel joint at the top, bend joint at the knee, and then two joints for the feet. And let me tell you, this guy is incredibly poseable. I also forgot to mention that all the Transformers Prime Series 1 or preview figures come with this weird little stand. It's not a bad idea, but it's made of very cheap cardboard, and you know, well, you just tap it and the figure moves. But nice idea. I think the cardboard could be a little better. For a deluxe class figure, Starscream is, bar none, my favorite animated figure as of right now. Considering all I have is Bumblebee and RC, this guy, he just is a head and shoulders above those two. RC is great, Bumblebee's meh, but this guy is absolutely wonderful. This holiday season, if you have a chance to get this figure, you need this in your collection. If you're a fan of Transformers Prime and you like Starscream, this is a must-own. This figure is great. I can't say enough positive things about it. There are just two nagging things that I don't like about it, and the one is the missiles. I don't care for the missiles. The other is the rest of the gray plastic you see here on the legs, the nose cone, and the top bit right there are all super soft plastic. I really wish it was more sturdy plastic, but that is just my opinion. I would love to see a more sturdy plastic used, but I understand why they didn't for safety concerns. But bottom line is, this thing is great. It's going to be a while before we get a hold of a Voyager class figure, so you know what? You really deserve to have this figure in your collection. It is by far my favorite Transformers Prime figure that I've gotten a hold of to date.